lot going to happen the end of this month and next month. There's a lot happening.
Yeah, weekend company.
Yeah.
I dream of sailing. You know I always dream of sailing. Take me far away. Sailing. You know I always dream of sailing. Freedom on the seas, my love. Dancing on the waves to warm places we don't know. Loving life Ricardo style and steady as we go. I dream of sailing.
I know you guys think this is awesome and super cool. On video, it looks like they're flickering. But when I look at them, I don't see that flicker.
No.
They're actually pretty steady. But anyway, yeah, we've had the LED lights in here, but I decided to change it and just put it on this perimeter over here. And the glow, the way it glows, it shows the individual LEDs reflecting 3 times on the 2 pipes on the top, and of course the one on the bottom where the LED strip is actually attached to. Prepping for our navigation and all that stuff, I tidied up a little bit of electrical. I put a couple of junction boxes right there to control floodlights, high-powered floodlights to light up if I'm faced in a dark situation that I need to see. So that box has all the connections for, and that switch is for the floodlights, the LEDs on remote, so that's easy enough, and these 2 dome lights have their own switch. So, but everything is wired up and powered inside of those 2 boxes right there. I'm not an electrician.
He doesn't even play one on TV.
No, that's one thing that I try not to get too involved with on the boat. And when you own a boat, you have to know a little bit about everything. I think I know a little bit about everything, but not enough on the electrical part. Now, my solar panels, I decided to go with rigid rather than the flexibles. There's a story behind it as to why I decided to do that, but I think that works out pretty well anyway. Part of the reason why I did that is because when I did this hardtop, I worked with the original steel tubing that was done for the soft top, and it was quite a dome. It really arched in both directions. Yeah. That big arch that it had in both directions posed quite a bit of a problem, and I did not think about it at the time. Oh, I thought about it, but I decided, oh, the expense is going to be too much, so let me work with what I got, and I am sorry I did that. I should have taken out all this top piece except the perimeter and gone brand new pipes from after raising this up to the way I wanted the front, and put new pipes from those connecting points straight to the one in the back, and I would have only had arch going in side to side. But I didn't do that, and I've been paying the price and kicking myself ever since, trying to get this to the shape or as close as I could to where it was straight this way and just the arch side to side. And because I raised that up, what you can see, that extension over there, so that was how much I was able to raise the back just to straighten it out some. I finally think that I have it to what looks pretty good, and the solar being rigid the way I did, the way I figured, is instead of seeing every hump that's fabricated on the top, the solar would give me just more of a gradual archway and not follow up any contours that were up there. So that was the reason behind going with rigid panels instead of flexibles. I think either one would have worked. Because I do have the top looking pretty good right now after playing with it for a long time. Nothing like being on your toes.
Oh, good God.
Sitting out, watching this thunderstorm go by and lightning striking all around us. And the thunder is unbelievable. But that's boat life, isn't it, huh?
That is his boat life, that is for sure.
Well, guys, aside of this, we have been busy. Extremely busy. The box you see here is we just replaced our batteries. We bit the bullet and got some lithiums on board. We had fireflies, 6 of them. But no matter how conservative we were with power, during the day, while the sun would be beating up on the solar panels, we would have plenty of power and some to spare. But as soon as the sun would go down, our batteries would drop in the full state. We would still have the voltage, but it would be 75% by this time, 50, and by the time we get up, it would be 25% without running anything on the boat. Since putting the lithiums, I've watched TV all night. One particular night that I stood up at the cockpit, at the salon, had the TV on all night, the fans running, the same fridge, and get up in the morning and it's still at 100%. It's been driving me nuts for almost 2 years, trying to figure out what was going on. I've had electricians over at the boat, all giving me different stuff, from rewiring the whole boat, which made no sense whatsoever. Karma jumped.
That was loud.
Yeah, that was loud. I don't think it captured that, but it was just outside. So anyway, trying to figure out what was going on, and I was debating on what to do. Now, our generator's not running, so we looked into the possibility of buying a solar-powered generator, which I actually had gone through the procedure, put it on a shopping cart on Amazon, bought it, and started talking to Fatima, and it's like, you know, this doesn't make any sense. You know, all that is really a lithium battery with some bells and whistles. I mean, some nice features to it, don't get me wrong. I would love to have it. But if we made that investment, we'd still be with the same situation and just having a generator with 3.5 kilowatts of power from solar. And since I figured out all that is a lithium with, like I said, bells and whistles, and I still might consider buying one. But that will be later, and to solve a different problem, not this one. It will be to solve the problem that my generator is still not working. To add to the system, it would solve some problem, but not the problem that we actually had. It would take care of a generator issue, but we would still have batteries that would be 25% on a regular basis in the morning. So with that, I decided, why don't we just go ahead and buy 7 lithiums, put them in place of the 6 fireflies that we have in it, and see what that does. And that was the right choice. So later on, we'll see what we need to do as far as the generator is concerned, whether if we need one or not need one. And when we bought this boat, we did not buy a fixer-upper or what they call a project boat. We bought what was a nice boat, almost ready to go serious cruising. Probably not for full-time liveaboard, but definitely good to do cruising at the time we bought it. The sails were set up. We had have a little bit of solar. But we did not have a water maker, we did not have a generator. We've added those things to the boat to make it really self-efficient for when we take that plunge. My youngest daughter, her husband, and my newest grandson, or youngest grandson, are coming over, and they're spending whopping 10 days with us in Key West. From Key West, we are planning a trip up to Dry Tortugas, which will be fun.
Hold me back, gonna rip it off, taking that time right behind my back.
Can you not, please? I'm trying to have a good time and you were ruining it.
Hope you guys see our footage then. We are most likely going to ride back up this way, which is another day and a half trip, if I do continuous sail during the night. Back up to Sarasota so I can meet up with my middle daughter that lives over here, and my two grandchildren, Colin and Sienna. So hopefully we'll meet up with them, go to a restaurant, to spend a little bit of time together, because I haven't seen all three of them together in many, many years.
See what I mean? Well guys, thank you for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. That really helps us out. See you guys next week.
Comment below.
Yeah, comment below. He lands some. I'll watch.
Take care, guys.